hump day in the wide world of all-time highs.
The day
So,
of
yes.
when.
I swear to God, dude.
When will this
You missed your
market
calling.
move?
You missed your other calling to be a stand-up comedian. I'm telling you.
Stand-up
I don't know.
comedian,
It
news
comes naturally to you.
anchor.
Yeah, exactly. A man of multi-hats. A man of
Yes.
multi-hats. So, boy, so let's just take it off real quick before we got about 25 minutes till the open, and let me cover some news that we can expect for early on in the session here, and then also cover kind of what has transpired in the overnight. And I think the biggest thing right now that I'm seeing is NVIDIA is all over the news. NVIDIA's been, Jensen Huang, I think he was on CNBC. He's been chatting about how the U.S. is not that far in front of China anymore on AI. China's catching up. He's talking about all the other deals they've got, Blackwell chip, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm expecting when we open up here, NVIDIA is going to have probably a pretty good pop on the morning. And we'll get into that later on, Paul and I, when we cover the Mag 7 madness. But, you know, just something to keep in the back of your mind if we see how maybe the NASDAQ responds and the S&P here, because they're all kind of related with the equities on the backbone.
What's going on, folks?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was looking at. Any other feedback on NVIDIA from either of you before I kind of move down the list on what's kind of on the
actually,
Not really.
a couple of the main quotes from that interview were basically, like, I mean, essentially you summed it up, Daryl, but Jensen Huang was emphasizing, he said, like, particularly the last 6 months of demand, computing has gone up substantially, and essentially the AIs are smart enough that everybody wants to at least try to use them. And so now with those kind of two things, essentially with everybody wanting to try to use all these different types of AIs that exist now, along with the ability to ramp up production, it's just kind of exponentially meet at like a nice meeting point, and we are starting to go to the upside here, which is why, you know, NVIDIA is worth 4.5 trillion or whatever they're worth. So it completely makes sense. And why you're seeing deals like in AMD and OpenAI, and you're just seeing all this evolution occur within the space. So
exactly. You know, he was talking about a lot of stuff. He was also talking about with Elon and the XAI, that Elon's financing startup that's working on that. I mean, it just seems like there's a lot of, I don't want to say camaraderie within the sector, but certainly it's white hot with OpenAI, with NVIDIA, with Elon. You know, you've got also an AMD, all the stuff that's been happening just in the last week. We're really at a major crescendo, it seems like, for everything connected to this entire sector, and it's moving. You know, I think it's what's behind everything being at all-time highs, certainly for the short term. The last thing he was going to say was, he wasn't aware. He was not aware about OpenAI's deal with AMD prior to the public announcement, so he says. And he says he also wants to be a part of almost everything that Elon Musk is involved in. So again, I mean, this bromance, whatever you want to call it, doesn't really freaking matter. These guys are they're stacking billions on billions on billions every time they open their mouth and do something like this. So they're being rewarded in the market. And, you know, it's just crazy. Just crazy.
it is.
Yeah. But, you know,
So
AI bubble will one day burst, I think.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to see.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the fact that Jensen's saying everyone wants to try it, they want to try it, but they may not be able to capitalize on it, or maybe it may not work in their business or work to their advantage, right? So it's kind of like that early excitement, right? Everyone wants to get involved, but we'll see how the whole thing shakes out in the end. We'll see how many companies are left standing doing this.
Yeah.
We should hurry. You said 5 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, I agree. And then at the same time, in other news, I did mention it in the pre-market buzz session here. You've got situations like New Zealand with doing a surprise 50 basis point cut, steeper than expected, and you see gold making all-time highs again. We're $60 or so above the previous day's high here in the session today.
Right.
So we are now at $4,067 an ounce. All-time high was made at about 5 or 6 a.m. Eastern time this morning at 4,071.6. So, and we're currently rushing back right up to that all-time high. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on gold today, big time. I'm going to keep my eye on gold, silver, the ES, and you know me, I'm always going to be looking at some good old cattle to
cattle.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
See if it's moving.
Can't keep away.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah.
So we also. And then we just got a lot of. We got, like we talked about yesterday. We mentioned this. We have a lot of Fed chairman or Fed regional Fed heads talking here throughout the day. So here in about 10 minutes, it looks like Musalem is going to start off. Then we got Barr is going to start. It's 9:30 Eastern, right after. And then we got the normal weekly gasoline crude distillate kind of reporting that comes out. And then later in the day, we're going to have
no real movement right now.
Later in the day, Kashkari again. Barr once again. So, it's all filler here until we get some hard data as we continue another day of government shutdown in the U.S. We're just kind of buying time as far as I see it. And there was a lot that was said yesterday too, with the speakers, and I don't think it had much effect. I mean, the market I think has kind of absorbed most of this. It's fairly well baked in. They're expecting another rate cut here on October 29th. Yeah. I did look at the Fed Watch tool maybe a half hour ago, and it's over 95% now, back again. So super high, expectation that the Fed will continue to cut at the next FOMC meeting here at the end of the month. And,
like we'll have a
off we go. Another day, another all-time high day. We'll see if we get a bit of a pullback like we did yesterday, or if we go up and retest the all-time high in the ES at least, and maybe the NASDAQ, what have you. We already mentioned gold. Gold's trading over 4,000, or at least it did in the overnight.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
It's one of those things.
I don't have a bias at all today.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think, judging from yesterday's sell-off, I wouldn't be surprised if we continue that, because we've kind of really only ranged during the overnight. There hasn't really been much.
Hopefully here.
Like, no one's in control. It's buyers, sellers. So when the market opens up, it's going to be a really interesting one. I think we're going to see
some people thinking that,
potentially clear direction on this one.
And then
I mean, it could very well just rally up and undo what it did yesterday. But the volume that came in yesterday was so substantial. It leads me to believe that this wasn't just a little sell-off. This was something a bit bigger. So I can imagine it lasting for a little bit longer than just one day. If I had to pick, I'll be more bearish.
Order submitted.
A nice pullback would be great, though. If we got a nice little pullback, and then again a very strong sell-off,
guess we can figure that out.
A very good market to trade today. But we'll see.
Yeah, we have our other accounts. We need
the NASDAQ is still essentially. I mean, at one point we did trade outside of that larger consolidation area. We can see it on my chart. So it was looking okay sometime around like 5 a.m. or so Eastern time, where we were looking like we wanted to try and bust out of the general consolidation that we had for the most of the yesterday's regular trading hour session. But we hovered back in, and we're only right above point of control. So I agree, Sam. Like, the NASDAQ looks more neutral to possibly, if you're taking in the sentiment yesterday, bearish. But at least we are between point of control and the value area high instead of being between point of control and value area low. We'll see where we are in the next 17 minutes right before open. But I agree, it's a little bit hard to pull the trigger in terms of necessarily being bullish in the NASDAQ right now. But the ES is different. The ES and the Dow are a little bit different. They look more bullish because they're both trading. They're both trading outside of that previous day's consolidation range and above value area high. So it's trading above that major distribution that we made with the volume from yesterday. So
just ever so,
it's kind of
just ever so slightly though. I'm not so.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at this.
I was going to mention
here.
this.
So look at this rectangle here. So I've got this. This is the major value range, right? And we've traded out of it. We've tested point of control twice. We've traded out of that range now 2 times. But this past time, which is between 4 a.m. Eastern and right now, we've been consolidating above the range, which is like a relatively good sign. But again, if the NASDAQ is going to be more bearish, obviously that's going to kind of, I'm sure to your point, what you're going to make, Daryl, is like we're not super far above necessarily, but it is good to see some sort of consolidation above the range ever so slightly. But the NASDAQ could always just pull us right back into value. So,
I mean, we're trading within yesterday's range. We're within value area. To me, the demarcation price point is going to be 67.73, which we're basically at. That's kind of the high point of resistance. If we get above that, we're into the low volume of yesterday, and then we can go further north. If we come back down here at the open and fall back into points of control and just kind of stay within yesterday's lower distribution, like you were drawing in your purple band there, then we'll see what happens. But I know what you're saying. It is a good sign for the bulls that we bounced off VWAP twice in the overnight, and it was a clean bounce rejection of that area. We retested it. We came in at almost midnight my time, so like 20 minutes before London opened, it came back down hard, bounced off.
Audio.
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear everybody.
Maybe it's me. Give a thumbs up if you can hear me. If everyone can hear you, or is it just me?
Futures analysis.
Oh, okay.
I hear you.
All right, carry on.
Check that out.
That's obviously wrong.
But yeah.
So anyway, I'm just saying, anything can happen, obviously, and it'll be interesting.
Here,
we'll want to.
This band this is the interesting part. It
we have
basically hovering right outside of we're only 3 points above the range as to what you're saying, Daryl. The value area range. So 3 points is 3 or 4 points is really nothing. But it's more one of those situations where we do have to maybe sit on our hands for the first 10-15 minutes, see if we can't bust back into that value range really quickly, if the NASDAQ doesn't drag us down. Or whether or not we can stay above, float above, and maybe break into the 67.73 to 67.75 area, and then kind of
order canceled.
Some sort of micro
I know what
structure I was going to do right away. So
continue upwards. The Dow looks the same as the ES, or similar to the ES, I should say, if not more bullish. As I was showing earlier in the pre-market buzz here, we are actually trading. We are in a nice little trend upwards essentially here.
Life is more legal
Look
than
at this channel that's essentially forming to the upside. We're above value area high right now. So to me, that might be saying that tech stocks are taking a little bit of a back seat at this current point in time, very short term intraday. Maybe some healthcare and larger healthcare and consumer discretionary are trying to lead the way, possibly. If the Dow is doing this well currently in the overnight, but this is all conjecture until we see what happens 10 to 20 minutes, let's say, of the opening bell.
53.
Because I wouldn't be surprised with either
Well, let me
situation, whether we
Is
rallied
actually last
or went back
the
into
week
value.
prior's value very high.
Yeah.
And
Let me take a couple of minutes here to just
34.
kind of say hello to all of our
50
wonderful
right
fans
here
and viewers in the chat.
is last week's.
I don't know if some of the guys
Well,
from
we're
the
looking
earlier
at
segment with
somewhere
you,
in
Paul, are
between
still
there.
around,
If
but
it
I
in
think
fact
Coach Tiger
does
may
go
be
short.
here, and Bravo Zulu, Tom is, I think, is here. Tom, Robert is here, of course. Robert Mashiro. We've got Ramel.
Of course, Robert.
So good morning, everybody, or good
Robin
good
will be
afternoon,
here.
wherever you are viewing from. Who is? And I do want to point out that we have a 24-hour sale or special here on both Forex accounts and futures accounts in Hola Prime. So for the next 24 hours, and you, if you have an account with us, you probably got an email directly. If not, you can always go into our Discord, into the promotions. Where is it? I'm sorry, running offers channel under the announcements, and you'll find our up-to-date specials and promotions. But for the next 24 hours, you're going to get a flat 35% discount on Forex, $50,000 to $100,000 challenges and direct accounts in Forex. So that's accounts from $50,000 up to $100,000, $35, 35%, off. And you'll get also 35% off on futures, 100,000 and, well, 100,000 to $150,000.
The nose, man, the nose is crazy. Oh,
If you're contemplating adding more accounts, whether it's a direct account in Forex or challenge accounts in either futures or Forex, please do not hesitate. It's for less than 24 hours now since we started this, but you got a good chunk of time left, and be sure to take advantage.
Water.
So I
My
want to
nose
point
will
all
be
that
power
out. I'm sure
up.
we will bring it up again here throughout the day, but important to mention.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
a good mention. 35% off ain't no small bit there. So
Yeah,
All
every
right.
bit helps.
as American as I could say,
That's
that
it.
ain't no
See,
small
any
bit.
crazy emails today? Nothing
You
going
sound like a
on.
cattle rancher. Sound like a cattle
do.
rancher with manure on your boots. Ain't no small bit there, boys. Get them cows into the barn and wrestle them up.
We're just waiting for the market open.
Exactly what I was going
Sorta.
for. Exactly.
Not necessarily just waiting.
Gotta
for it.
channel my
Just
inner
kinda
cattle
right here,
rancher.
We're getting
Oh
ready.
man, for sure. So yeah, guys, I think what we want to do to our viewers, at least, sit on your hands. Don't really know how this thing's going to move today, and it could be a repeat of yesterday, and it may not be. So we may have a squeeze up to the all-time high again. The all-time high in the
All
ES is
news
at
today.
currently at
anything in
6,802
6:30 and
3/4.
7:30.
We're not that far away. We're like literally 27 points away. We can get there in a sneeze,
EA had ECB
right? And the NASDAQ can move very
speech.
quickly as well.
We had
So
Fez
you
Muslim
know,
speech right now.
try to
6:20.
try not to let FOMO get ahead of you. Don't be
Okay.
greedy. Just
6:30
just
we had the
relax. Let
Fed
trades
bar.
come to you.
That's happening
sit
at
and
6:30
observe.
right at open.
These are this is an
And
interesting week. We still don't
7:30
have real hard
have
data.
EA,
We've now got
EIA
we're going to be backed up
gas,
on much of the
gasoline
stuff
stocks,
that the Fed requires and other
crude oil.
agencies need. Since we've got the
Import.
continuous U.S. shutdown, I don't know if we're
Still
going to
at fuel
get
production
any resolution to
change.
this damn thing anytime soon. It just seems like both parties
These are all
bickering.
EA,
They don't want to come
EIA.
to more conversations.
Crude oil
The
imports,
stopgap bills are nowhere to
gasoline
be
stocks,
voted on
distillate
yet.
fuel production, gasoline
So,
production,
you know, welcome to Capitol Hill, I guess.
crude
what we
oil
should say.
stocks,
Story of our lives. here
pushing
in the
crude
US.
oil stocks, refinery crude runs,
Yep.
Parliament's
heating
probably
oil.
not too different
distillate
than
stocks.
where Sam's at either.
All that at 7:30. It's all energy.
It's probably all the same stuff,
things, it looks like.
unfortunately.
It is.
But yeah,
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. I definitely think we just Yeah, you take it a little bit easy here the first 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes. Just figure out what the market's feeling. I don't enjoy when you have a disparity between the indices in terms of like
all right, anything going on today, guys?
An agreement or disagreement on value. So I don't like when the NASDAQ is within yesterday's value area
this account is
and
live.
the ES is outside of it. That's never a good
right.
So that's never like a situation. Like if you were just purely looking at the ES and you're looking and we're like outside of value area high right now, it's like, okay, well maybe I get long off of 67 immediately as soon as it's retested. It's like, no, well we also have to pay attention to the NASDAQ and see that it's trading at point of control, and maybe it's bouncing off of value area low at that time, and maybe then that would give you the strength to want to get long at value area high in the ES because you think value area low will be a nice support area for the NASDAQ while the Dow takes off.
We shall see.
We shall see what is consumer discretionary takes off and helps, you know, raise all tides essentially, or raise all boats.
We're probably not going to renew that one. We're going to stick with just these two accounts.
Without that kind of
confluence, other accounts that we are
it's a little bit difficult in the first 15 minutes.
We actually just forgot to
any of these
cancel these
any
two
of these indices when they're all kind of clashing
so
with
now
each
we
other.
have that for a month again.
Just be careful, folks.
We were going to keep this one and renew it, but
yeah, and we're still now did it.
So
it touched it and came right back off of it. So we just ever so slightly ticked it, and now we're back down this 4062 or 4061. Gosh,
the volume just kicked in.
Can't wait to see what gold and silver do today. This is going to be interesting after such a, especially gold with such a large overnight move. It's going to be an interesting one for sure.
But here's where I think this,
yeah, absolutely.
What I said. This little push up.
Let's see here.
Get people up here.
Yeah, so the ES is kind of creeping up. Kind of creeping up here into the open. A lot of liquidity below it. And it's come in. So a bunch of strength from the buyers. But we'll see what happens here at the bell. They may just pull and go away. You know, anything's possible.
Yeah.
There's a super
market on the open.
Anything's possible. I'm just looking
right at the top here.
In the S&P 500,
it might still go up.
400 million.
This is the account that we either got to pass or not. So
you know how you were saying, Paul, how the ES was a few points above that.
We are just going to risk it.
That range. And that was if you kind of brought it down. But I was looking at
still going to go up. I don't know why I put that trade in.
The overall,
I put it in because of the high
I'm including.
It's just popped up in here.
We can say that it's had attempts to get out, but we can also look at this and say, well, it's
if it does pop
in the
up,
overnight. It appears it came back in. It went up again. It came back in. It went up. The fact that it wants to come back in gives me some comfort that we'll maybe continue to trade here or fall further south, but we have to see. Right now,
get a little bit of retrace
to the high of the overnight. We're basically retesting the high of the overnight, and we'll see if we break out here in the next few minutes before we officially open the U.S. session. But I mean, the trend is to the upside. We're making, higher lows over the last.
Okay, this is the pre-market
4 hours here in this channel. So anything's possible. It's just hard, and you don't want to front run this thing. You don't want to front run it and say, "Oh, it's going to do this," because we're going to open up and I see it. Because
what's that?
Again, we're going to when we open up here in a few minutes, you get a completely new set of participants that come in, and you get the highest of the day for these U.S.-based indices, which are the underlying, right
at 6:30
of these futures contracts. So
let's see,
what has happened here in through Europe and in the overnight doesn't mean it's going to continue. There may be such a stronger push or pull from the U.S. side that totally changes direction. So we see that all the time too. We see that when London opens up. Oftentimes, what it's done in the Asian session. It tends to take a different direction, and you're sitting there going like, why would that do that? What caused this? There's no news, and it's not really news related. What happens is there's market on order contracts that need to get executed.
Nope,
just like it's going to happen right here when we open up in the U.S. in the RTH session. It's going to be a flood of orders, and it's going to affect the market for a bit until all that volume gets absorbed. So that's why we sit and we wait usually. Yeah, Ramel. Yeah, 35%. It's a good deal, man. Hopefully you can take advantage of that. I think we have no activation fee offers on the giveaways. So I know we used to do so many giveaways, Ramel, when we first launched. We were doing multiple a day, but we'll get back to it, I'm sure. But they're just, when they happen, they're even better. And I know we carry no activation fees on the giveaways. Welcome, Philosopher, to the chat.
Today is already
How you doing,
Wednesday.
buddy?
You gotta start trucking through some of these.
Yeah.
And we are,
hey there.
yeah, we're getting closer to the open.
I will say the only
agree.
thing I'm keeping an eye on. Oh, I'm going to be paying attention to crude oil for sure today with the crude oil inventories coming out at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. But that 2 p.m. Eastern slot with the FOMC meeting minutes, definitely just going to, we'll be on at that point. We'll be on at 1:50 p.m. Eastern, so we'll be there.
We will.
It's just going to be, it's nothing necessarily super crazy, but algorithms will be reading through those minutes essentially, just with a fine-tooth comb for the second time. So yeah, we could see a little bit of erratic price action at that point. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it could be a little bit volatile. We'll see, but probably not the best idea.
Interesting.
To be putting on any sort of large positions right before that little release there. That is a high impact event technically. So.
All right, here we go. We've opened.
Yep.
I don't even think we're positive.
All right, let's ring this sucker.
Opening is a bit of buy pressure coming in.
We are not positive, bro.
This is a deal away.
That bell noise.
All right.
We are down.
Close your ears out.
I know.
Shop deals up to 40% off.
They want to make sure that we're awake.
Bit of indecision.
Yeah.
All right.
Bit of indecision at the open.
We're gonna have that push.
We had some buyers come in. Now we've got sellers coming in. But they're holding.
Maybe not.
Holding the sellers off for a bit. Ooh, strong buyers coming in again.
I'm hoping for that push up.
We still have buyers coming in. So buyers are doing some damage. But the numbers are relatively small, I would say. A lot of indecision.
ES is getting a little bit of a pullback here from the sellers. A little pullback.
Right.
Interesting.
Sellers
Same
are
with the
stronger.
Dow. So
Just a bit.
the Dow is dragging down the ES most likely here because we're dumping in the Dow here. We're down already 100 points off the open. So.
Oh really?
While the Nasdaq tries to fight upwards, yeah.
The Nasdaq is trying to fight it. Buyers seem to be doing
Reminds me of
okayish. I wouldn't say they're very strong, but they are doing a bit of damage. Interesting.
Done and done.
Let's see what the cumulative volume is looking.
We're gonna watch it happen real quick.
1.2.
I really just need to.
Hasn't really moved much since the open. The cumulative, so that's interesting. Hard to say in terms of direction, really hard to say. But we've taken out the high of the day, I believe. Yeah, almost, pretty much.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
We are ES. What are you gonna do, ES?
Okay, we have the opening.
The philosopher starting to get in on the jokes here. Let's get it on today, again and again and again.
Oh my lord. Oh my god.
See you then.
Yes.
Man, there's that push up now. What do we talk about here?
I'm glad someone's paying attention to our crazy zaniness that we do.
What do you think?
With my son.
We'll see. We'll have
all right, these buyers are.
push up.
I wouldn't say they've fully taken control. They're coming in strong, but the sellers are also able to
And then
do some damage.
there will be a push down.
It's a very hard one to read at this moment in time. Buyers are coming in strong, but the volume's really not great. Got decent enough volume. Nothing would.
We're became 6 ticks away from.
But it might not be actually. It might.
Really? We're seeing such
different.
That is doesn't mean necessarily that's what's going to happen.
We're seeing a complete different.
What I was thinking. But if you look at
500
here,
contracts.
This is a 4-hour chart here.
You can top of that candle. That should be interesting. If we start pushing against them, that could be
similar
a good time to short. But let's if those contracts actually manage to push the market up, or if we start seeing, pressure against them,
I kind of
slowly see that bit of pressure coming against them. They could be trapped.
We're gonna
let me load up the trading.
Come back down to here.
Yeah, Dow is down 150 points off the open right now, whereas the Nasdaq is up, 50 points or so. So
possibly.
We're just seeing a big divergence here, and then the ES is ever so slightly grinding lower here. So it's kind of difficult to trade the ES at the moment.
The ES has not retested the overnight high that was just put in about 3 minutes prior to the open here, and it's 6 ticks away that it came from, and it didn't even get up there. So it's struggling to get back up. The sellers are definitely overpowering the buyers. We got a lot of absorption here. It's not really dropping yet. It may right now be starting to fall down.
I don't want to put that trade in.
It's
right here.
Yeah, it's
probably.
It's not confirmed. The sellers are still getting absorbed quite a bit.
Very much.
So far, this is what we're looking at as a range somewhere in here.
Lots of the sellers are getting. See, normally I would like to get in short, but the sellers are getting absorbed quite aggressively. I want to see that absorption kind of stop a bit, but they are off, which is a good sign. Yeah, all right. Okay, I did get in short at the top of that candle.
Nice.
Come on.
This is exactly where I could be seeing some. This is where I could see some support in the ES here, right at this level, the 67.67 to 67.66.
All right.
This is, I can't short into this level at the moment.
We're just gonna hang out for a little bit.
Just want to break in and mention some news items that recently popped up here. So we had Feds Musalem and Barr speaking prior to the open. I think Barr is still speaking, but both of them are towing the party line at the Fed central bank anyway by both not commenting on monetary policy or economic outlook, and that may be.
Do you see how uniform that is? That
they're going to let whatever's going to come out at.
To me, in my opinion,
2 p.m. Eastern with the FOMC. To do the work for them, right? So we'll see.
It could not be ugly, but look at how
not surprising
uniform that is.
I'm sure I'm holding it. I think this could be a decent reversal, but the sellers are getting absorbed. I'm up like 400. I'm up 80 now. It's literally jumped up, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to hold it a little bit longer. I'm seeing buyers coming in. I don't like it, but they're still getting moving so quick. It's very hard to kind of decide in that second whether I should be getting out or not. If I'm completely honest. It's a tough one. It's a very tough one.
We're holding off,
I'm gonna hold it. I think we should see a bit more of a push down than this. We had a bit of a push down, but nothing. Either way, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. But try hold this one a bit. I think this could be a good trade. It's just
Yeah, this may be
Down
a situation
200
where the ES goes and touches the overnight low before it ever wants to go to the overnight high. Opened up, the open swing high got within 6 ticks of the the overnight high that was made a couple of minutes prior to it, and it said, yeah, no thanks. Sellers are like, we're done with this up here. And this is what I was talking about prior to the open, where you know, you're looking at this whole overnight activity. Let's just say you're getting ready to trade, you're sitting down at your desk, and you're looking at the behavior, at least in the ES in my example. You're looking at the last hour or even a half hour before
one day I'll be able to
the open, and you're like, oh, this thing's definitely going up. Oh yeah, we're making, you know, new highs in the overnight right before the open, going in long. I'm going to front run. I'm going to jump in long prior to the bell. The bell comes and it just says, bye-bye. We don't want any part of that.
Sort of looks like
and
this.
And you're just hung out to dry. It's just, and you know, it's just, I see it all the time. And you go, damn, the market is trying to get me. No, it's not. It's just, we had market on open orders. We had a lot of selling pressure that came in. And we had some profit taking, and that's just what it is. The market's going to move. And we talked about this yesterday. The market goes up to go down, goes down to go up. We need both buyers and sellers to move this thing around like an auction.
How many were actually filled at those points?
Just the way it goes. Just the way it goes.
That's what these levels represent.
So don't lose faith in this trade a little bit. Sellers look a bit trapped.
There it goes. It pushed.
Which is making me lose a bit of faith in this trade. The buyers seem to be...
Philosopher is so cool.
I'm going to give him a few more minutes.
Philosopher was talking about this, I think last week.
So my initial...
the Philosopher says his $5,000 account that got funded yesterday is up 800 today.
That's it, I'm out.
Very, very cool. And now you made a monthly income. So sweet, man. That is so sweet.
I'm out. I'm out. So I took a hit. I got stopped.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the buyers blew through that.
That was a decent. That was a decent push up.
I'm not convinced that we're just gonna. I'm not convinced we're gonna just push up. I mean, there's a bit of what's the cumulative looking like.
All right, I'm short in ES.
I think that was
Let me get short here. Bouncing on VWAP. Came up to VWAP in mid for the retest. I'm short. Gonna hang for maybe the overnight low. That'll be a good ride if we can get there. Got to take profit around 57-ish. Yeah, we'll see. I've got 3 lots short. ES.
A lot of volume.
All right.
Do you think the sellers want to potentially come in hard? I got in short again. I think that was just a stop hunt. The way the volume was all accumulated at the top. To me, it looks like a typical stop hunt. So,
should we move that all the way down?
I got my finger on the flatten just in case. They're getting absorbed very quickly, those sellers. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to try hold this one because I think this could be a decent day if we could have a nice continuation type thing. We pushed down quite a bit, but
I think wherever it breaks is going to be a pretty good move.
Yeah. So I kind of want to be in the market holding it. I'm up 1,200 right now, so it's not too bad. I've made back the loss if I get out now.
So
I lost 800 on that trade.
Nice.
I was trading with the mini.
I'm going to try and hold it. Normally I would take this money, but I'm going to hold it because I think this is... I just got
what this side would be,
stop hunted, essentially.
This account we need to either pass or fail.
But you got to be quick to jump back in sometimes.
Yep.
Like to give a shout out in the chat to Taj Miller, getting my first payout this week from a funded account. Watching you guys, thanks so much. I'm learning a lot. Well, you're very welcome, Taj. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please remember to like and subscribe, everybody, if you have not yet. It means a lot to us. We are striving to be the best live trading TV channel on the internet. We will get there with your help. Romel, I'm up almost 900 bucks in one funded account. Nice, buddy.
Let's go. Nvidia just
When does
tested
Old
its
Time Push go live?
high.
Yeah.
FYI.
There you go. Nvidia is at, let's see. Ooh.
I like how I set this auto break even. Look at that.
So got to keep an eye on some of these larger names.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Could reject on this
So
area.
the ES point of control is down to here. I agree.
Hold it still.
Let's go back down.
Still holding it.
Right.
Still holding it. There we go. That's it. That's it. Show me the money.
All right.
Come on. This is the longest I've ever held the trade.
Still. I thought you were going to say this is the longest you've ever held it.
It is. The longest I ever held it. It's looking decent. It's looking good. Come on. Get that aggression come in now.
I like to go long. I've been going long the ES, Romel. I've been going long for the last month or so, most of the days, but I go long and short. I just trade the auction volume profile, man. This is looking a lot like yesterday. That's why when it comes back and retests these areas, point of control is coming down in the ES. So I've got a short bias so far.
So there
my
was
trade plan is always to watch and observe the overnight and then see where we do on the open. And I trade discretionarily, so I just almost an instinctive reaction. But I've been trading the ES for a dozen years, man. So I see it every day. It's all I trade.
Yeah.
Bit of absorption happening. All right, I might take my money on this one. All right, I'm out.
Oh, did we hit 45? We did. That is it.
And then I can potentially re-enter. All right, that was
right off the
terrible.
Your DMA on the 1 minute on the NASDAQ there, Sam.
113.
Come on.
Is the middle.
All right, lots of buyers coming in there.
33.50.
Yeah, a lot of buyers, but rejection.
Which actually happens to be.
Sellers are pushing down, absorbing hard on the ES. Wow.
It's
good failure move.
Good
failure move. I'm going to add to my short.
Oh, yeah, that's very nice, actually.
Last week.
I'm jumping in short as well now.
Including a brand new addition joining the lineup. There's the new iPhone
7. Actually look really good.
Open. Last week's value area high.
Maybe those buyers actually
happens to be
where
the strategy could lead
Dow
us
bounced
to.
off of value area low. We're trading a point of control on the Dow from the previous day now. I mean, this is the area that I'm talking about in the ES where I could see some support here. This is the problem. This is why I'm sitting on my hands. I'm just
let's see.
Very cautious about the 67 area. I don't like it at all. I mean, I don't like it in terms of me. Like, you have been in a short for a while, Daryl, already. So yeah, this is like relatively working out for you in a way. It could break for sure, but for me to get in now would be not the greatest.
Yeah,
not the greatest.
No, and it's super early, as we know, and this is a very small distribution here. And I'm just looking at see if it holds low volume.
Seeing buyers
holds low volume
defending that position, so I'm out already. Buyers were defending that area quite drastically.
I'm out too.
So I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm long.
It's good. No, that's a good long. That is a good long, my friend.
Yeah, so I'm long at 67.71, looking for a push up into 67.76 if possible, 67.75, 50.
All right, we got to see what happens here. Does it?
All right, if we can retest this overnight high, and that would be,
oh yeah,
that'd be good.
Come on.
And if we do,
that is the spot.
and to a long bias because maybe
if we were gonna go for the long
because
bias.
we came down, yeah, we may want to go back up today.
They're all amazing
I'm just
options.
feeling things
So
out
I
here.
suggest starting by narrowing things down.
Just feeling things out.
iPhone Air or iPhone 17 Pro?
You okay?
Yeah,
there?
I just took that bounce. I just took it off. It was I got a terrible fill on that sell there, but
I'm scared here.
it was a quick little $100 scalp on one lot there. The
Nice.
Nasdaq kind of
Volume
wicked
is
up
still
there, but
increasing. It did come down.
yeah, I'm kind of worried about this 67.74 to 67.76 area being another area of resistance, kind of
If we
range
break
in the
through,
early
yeah.
morning
It's
here,
the one you're looking for if you want the most
but it
powerful
would be
iPhone,
nice if we broke
maxed
through.
out
Oh,
with the
yeah.
best features.
Here we go.
It's a real resistance because it's low volume that carries forward from yesterday and the prior day. This area though, so you know, it's a rejection area. Participants don't want to be trading in this area, so for some reason, so it naturally just acts as a barrier. You know, resistance on the way coming up and support on the way down. So
I agree.
It does here.
Yeah, it's
See what it does
here. I can expect sellers to come in again.
Enabling 8x optical quality zoom for the first time.
He's sweeping.
Plus, iPhone
Let's
17
start
Getting
now.
exhaust move over the all-time high.
expect from a pro.
Wow.
It may just test it, come back down.
Whatever.
To the tick.
Do
we tick it?
I kind of feel like I should have got in.
We did. We one ticked, dude. We ticked it. Wow.
Features are available on every
All
new
right.
iPhone. As you can see,
Do we fall back in here, or do we just blow through it? We got decent liquidity at 67.80 on the ES.
Lots of
Nasdaq
sell.
looks pretty strong.
This chip is so
Or,
powerful. We designed an equally powerful cooling system to match.
It does, but I
Wow.
don't believe it yet.
Apple
I don't
designed
fully
vapor
believe
chamber,
it,
which
if I'm
helps
honest.
move heat away from the chip, so it stays
I
cool
think
and you
Look at this
I'm going
pullback,
short.
Paul. Oh, jeez.
All right, I'm in short again.
It retested it. It wanted to just kiss it and say thank you. Good morning. Are you gonna fall to the bottom, or what are you gonna do here now? Like, this is
breakthrough battery life. An iPhone 17 Pro Max.
welcome
the
to trading,
best battery
boys.
life ever on iPhone.
This is what
You can never have too much juice. Oh, thank you.
As I like to say, this
Yeah,
will put
Nasdaq,
hair in your
back
chest.
end.
So,
It's like a good
how's
short.
that
I'm
decision
short
coming
3
along? If iPhone 17 Pro
NQ.
made an impressive first
3
impression,
NQ. I don't really want to type right now.
Woo!
maybe you need a little
Nice
more
pullback.
air. Come
What
with me.
price?
Nice rejection.
Thanks.
21
Yeah,
5 what 25 158 50.
It's our thinnest iPhone ever at only 5.6 millimeters.
That's a lot of
Do you
sell
want-
I'm
volume.
holding this one.
And
I think this is it.
VWAP, or we're gonna
Then
go
this is
down to
the
point of
move I'm waiting
control.
for.
Houses the new A19 Pro chip that ups performance and efficiency with an
That's
immersive
it.
6.5-inch
Come on.
display.
Nah,
all
don't go
being
back up
strikingly
now.
light.
I need to feel it to believe it.
Keep it going. Keep it going. See those sellers come in.
iPhone Air is also
think
more
this
durable
is-
than any
this
previous
is it.
iPhone. It features a titanium design with the new
See
ceramic
them
shield
coming
seal
in.
There you go.
making it 3 times more
Just got this
scratch
little area
resistant.
here
The
that's a
back
bit.
also has ceramic
It's gonna be a
shield.
bit touchy.
Whoops.
Ah, this PC is so slow, man.
Not to worry. Luckily, iPhone Air's ultra
So
thin design
lagging
is incredibly
footprint.
durable, even if it takes a tumble.
Getting like a
That's
second
good.
delay,
It's one thing that does it all.
making it very
I'm so glad
difficult
you
to
brought
read.
that up.
Ah, these buyers are coming back in again. That area. I'm still gonna hold it. I'm still gonna hold it.
Point of control shifted. Point of control shifted, came down.
Kinda
Yeah,
like-
I am.
I kind of like this.
I'm
iPhone 17 Pro,
considering going long in the ES. If we could pull back a
kinda like
couple
it,
points
man.
here.
which is
Give me a
major
better
new feature
entry.
across the new lineup.
There we go. There we go.
For the first time,
That's crazy.
center stage view photos automatically
We're not even
Come
trading
on.
our other
There we
accounts
go.
right now.
That's more like it. Here we are.
Murder.
All right, trap those buyers now. That should
You can
be.
take landscape selfies and
Should
vertical
see a bit of a
orientation.
flood down now.
Murdered
Come on.
arguments. Yeah, tell us about these.
Decent
Dow
amount.
did
These,
resist
I
VWAP.
I added
cheap
another.
views. What if I
I added
wanted
another
expensive
3
views?
positions as we
I
got
like
back up there.
expensive views.
Option.
Who likes
Now I'm
cheap?
6 short.
Nobody likes cheap stuff.
Great choices.
Nice.
We reject here. I'm getting out.
These freaking
Yeah, we're rejecting.
9-minute ad that we've already been in it for 7 minutes.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on, blow through there. Blow through there. That's it. Come on, blow
70,
through.
66.
All right.
I am not short the ES chat, by the way. I'm not short the ES. That is the wrong position. I was only long the ES for about
Me too.
3 minutes, and I got out of a nice little scalp there. So
all right.
that's just,
I'm not short the ES either.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Another possible
Come on,
time
blow
to
through
jump
that
in
area.
there for a long.
Still holding it. I'm expecting an explosive move here, guys. Exploding. All right, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. It's rejecting that area again. Okay, world. I'm out my position back end. You can update it.
Well, I think I like how my stop loss system is set up now.
Range a little bit in the short term.
It's not the best, to be honest, but I like it. I think it allows me to
definitely potentially push down.
Kind of feel comfortable.
We are again diverging. We are diverging with the Dow.
The rough thing is the loss.
The Dow resisted VWAP,
like if it goes
straight
against
back
me,
to its low of day.
Loss is going to be
while
more
the
than
NASDAQ
what
tries to break its day's high that it literally just made a minute ago. So
stop loss
and then the ES is floundering relatively because
but
of
I think it gets me into a position.
It's just right at point
that if it is going to go against me,
the only clarity I had was
me
literally about 7 minutes ago in that long, and now I'm back.
I kind of feel like the trades that I take should either kind of just break forward, break up.
Mucky muck.
I'm gonna have like
we could be looking at a long here again. The Dow is resisting or showing some support at the day's low while the NASDAQ breaks out, so we could be looking at a nice long here.
I'm gonna put this back to 1.
Let's set up the news.
Let's break through here. Come on.
I'm gonna save this dashboard.
Push
all right,
this
guys,
liquidity
I'm
here.
Get
up.
Set up for news, so I'll be. Right. Okay.
Let's go, buyers. Nicely done, buyers. Doing a good job.
It did.
Get up.
The
75. Come on. Get back up there.
What's it called? It didn't though.
All right.
Too happy about that.
Come on. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So now NASDAQ is just sitting, just ever so annoyingly sitting at the top of its little consolidation. And the Dow is trying to break through the low of day, trying to.
One thing Planet Fitness members have in common: they're all strong.
And funny enough, the Dow rejecting VWAP, the continuous VWAP, just about what was it? 7 minutes ago. That was right below its value area high as well. So now we are
what are we even doing
in the Dow testing value area low. The Dow literally one-ticked the value area low level before making that rally up to VWAP, and now retesting value area low of 46,750. So this is a struggle area. This is a big struggle area. We are definitely going to see some sort of move happen, I think, one way or the other.
13.
NASDAQ starting to move up more, helping the ES out.
All right, so I didn't stick with the strategy.
Help it out some more.
That
show some support down.
Is
support the market here.
Strategy.
Come on.
So we would be looking at the distance from here to here.
All right, yes, we can do this. While Sam gets ready for the news, I'm going to check real quick and see if we have anything that we need to mention to our beautiful viewers. Looks like Fed's bar is still talking. Still talking.
Lost the trade.
And
that we should have been looking at.
Nothing to write home about.
I think if it comes back down to here, that's where we will.
Just a nice, good open.
Boom. This is actually
nice, pretty clean. I will say.
Yesterday.
there's clean moves in all indices. I feel, whether they're divergent or not.
So if we come back down to here, we'll go ahead and go back in, but we're not going to.
And Nvidia is actually making a decent little consolidation range closer to previous day's high, so we might see Nvidia help drag the Nasdaq
I think we
up a bit.
are going to either pass or fill this account
And
today
Microsoft is up, $2.
Taking
Nvidia's
a
up
trade that we
350.
think is
So
actually cool, but we'll just
Nasdaq,
have
I'm
to
moving my take
add
profit.
the most
really,
amount of
Yeah, I'm moving
Good
my take
stuff,
profit
Daryl.
to prior point of control from yesterday.
The most
on
amount
the
of,
RTH profile here. This is obviously a high volume node, and point of control was here for a while on the fall down in the morning until we
I didn't know we could
kind
do
of
that.
ascended down below, and we sat here for the last 3 hours and built up this massive
It's actually
distribution in the lower profile yesterday.
Cool.
But we're back. We're kind of climbing back up, and I'm just gonna move my take profit in case it wants to sweep me. Otherwise, I will start to trail this, I should say. And I need to actually, speaking of which, I need to get into break even. Dang it! What am I doing? I'm just sitting out here. I'm like $800 in the money. I haven't even locked in anything. Like, what the hell? Do something, buddy. Come on. Let's lock that in. Lock in this puppy. I gotta just break out a little.
it went away. Son of a gun.
Yeah, let's get some in there. All right, so we'll wait for Sam here. He'll come
So if
on in a
it
minute.
rocks up around here, then we know
Entertain us
that
with his
it is
awesome news
coolness.
casting abilities.
The
Good.
Walter
Sam was,
Cronkite of our
nominated
generation,
for-
some say.
Yeah, Sam was nominated for Broadcaster of the Year last year in London. He was a phenomenal job. Fantastic. Now he's doing.
Not
Now he's
necessarily, I
emceeing
think-
around the world doing
technically
beauty
we could have
pageants.
missed
You
the
know, Miss
move.
Universe. You know, Miss Europe.
You know what I
Whatever.
mean?
He's just going all over the place. Just that's our boy.
Yeah.
Our boy.
Yeah. In a couple minutes, he will be
Well, I think we
he
did
will
miss
be
the
making
move, but we're not going
his
to go ahead and
anchoring session thing here. It's going to be about a good
There
5
she
minute
goes.
session.
NASDAQ, there she walks in her beautiful splendor. Here she comes, Miss ES.
Oh, by the way, Goolsby is supposedly going to be speaking now. So, okay.
And we're not talking about the
Look at
band.
that.
Look at my sweep.
somebody
Look at my sweep. There we go. The gold did it too.
On
Beautiful.
FSP.
This is why I put a take profit up
saying
here. It didn't hit, but we're expanding our IB. Let's get up there. So I have, obviously, you guys in the chat, I was originally a little short biased. I have switched on a dime, and I am feeling bullish right now. Obviously, retested the overnight high. We're making points higher.
All right, well, it hit that
see.
first
We'll
mark.
see
Is
if we get
where
up
I
to,
would like to have gone.
Retest the all-time high of yesterday's.
I think we
overnight
just
session.
missed the trade today, which is
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Come
Not
on,
that big
let's
of a
get up
deal.
there.
Sometimes you miss trades, you know what I mean?
Let's get up
Prop
there.
shop.
Tiger wants the autograph. I know, Tiger. We need to get Sam the weatherman. He should be Will Ferrell in what was it? What was the weatherman movie when he was in?
Oh yeah.
Got a blanket. What's it called?
Anchorman.
When San Diego.
No,
with
Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Anchorman. Yeah. Yeah, not weatherman. Anchorman. Let's go. 21 Hondo. Let's go. 21 Hondo. I'm just trailing.
Yeah, when you search
I'm
it
moving
out.
my
Wow.
stop. I'm moving my take profit. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
It
beautiful.
looks like it might be going.
Beautiful long, guys. I hope some of you got on this. I think Ramel got on this. Let's go.
Instant Gladiator.
Take me out of
60%
2,400
off.
bucks. Let's
see.
go.
Let's
Beautiful
go.
ride. Beautiful ride. Oh yeah,
go.
jump it before Sam gets on. Let's just show everybody how it's done. Come on.
Get it.
Oh, don't do that to me.
So what is 60?
Don't do it to me. Don't pull back. Oh, you don't
Come on.
want to do it. Just a little, but there you go.
There
you
goes.
go. We got it.
There it goes. Come on. Let's go.
Woo!
Great,
100% off.
great.
Way to go, ES.
All right.
ES, you did good this morning.
So we're missed it. If it goes
Yeah,
up here,
awesome.
that would have
Looks
been
like
the
Sam's ready,
strategy.
so
I
we'll
love you.
shift to him real quick now.
Let's
Minus
go.
60%. That's 329. That's actually
Hey traders, here's your full market wrap for Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. Gold has made headlines again today, surging past the $4,000 mark and holding above it with conviction. Investors continue to treat gold as a hedge against policy uncertainty and slowing growth, driving strong inflows into bullion futures. This breakout above 4,000 is psychologically and technically significant, sparking renewed interest from both retail and institutional traders. The US dollar remains firm across the board. The euro and yen are under pressure, both hitting three-day lows as traders continue to price in divergent policies. Political tensions in Europe and talk of fresh fiscal stimulus in Japan are weighing on both currencies. The dollar index is holding near weekly highs as traders brace for tonight's Federal Reserve meeting minutes. The RBNZ delivered a surprise 50 basis point rate cut overnight. Markets had expected half that, so the Kiwi dollar dropped sharply on the release. This unexpected move positions New Zealand as one of the most dovish central banks in the developed world right now. The New Zealand dollar remains one of today's most volatile pairs, with traders selling rallies and looking for continuation towards recent lows. In Europe, the ECB continues to strike a cautious tone. Officials say rates are appropriate for now, but remain open to adjusting if inflation data continues to fall. The Bank of England also warned that a sudden correction in AI-driven equities could create systematic risks, reminding traders how tightly the global system is linked to US tech valuations. That comment triggered mild risk aversion across European futures earlier in the session. US futures are modestly higher into the open, suggesting a cautious but positive tone before the Fed minutes. Traders are looking for any hints about the pace of future rate cuts, balance sheet runoff, or inflation expectations. If the minutes sound more hawkish than expected, we could see another leg higher for the dollar and renewed pressure on risk assets. If a lean dovish, gold and equities could extend gains while yields drift lower. lower. Gold's rally remains the standout theme in commodities. After breaking through 4,000, it's now testing 4,040 with momentum still strong. Traders are watching for potential profit taking, but CTA and algorithmic flows may keep the bid intact on any dip. Silver is following closely behind, with industrial metals lagging as risk appetite softens. In the crypto space, sentiment is mixed. Total crypto market capitalization is down about 2% on the day, reflecting cautious positioning ahead of US policy updates. Bitcoin and Ethereum are consolidating near recent highs, with sharp intraday swings driven by derivatives positioning. ETF inflows into crypto remain very strong, hitting almost $6 billion this week, led by Bitcoin and Ethereum products. Despite that, regulators are tightening over stock projections that gain traction across Europe and Asia. Policymakers are warning about investor protections and liquidity risks in these new on-chain equities. Stablecoins are also in focus after major banks highlighted potential long-term implications for global liquidity.
That's 450.
Analysts estimate that stablecoin adoption could generate over $1 trillion in capital shifts from emerging market banks over the next few years. That dynamic could dollar damned, but also strain developing financial systems. Now let's talk setups heading into New York. In FX, the dollar remains king. Favor long USD positions against currencies with dovish central banks like the Kiwi and yen. Watch Euro US dollar and US dollar Japanese yen closely as the Fed minutes hit. Any hawkish tone could fuel fresh dollar buying. In commodities, gold is the star performer. Above 4,000, it has clear momentum, but risk management is key as volatility
So this
picks up.
inter-day
crypto
trading,
traders,
basically,
stay
it goes off of your
It's the
unrealized
focus
profits.
on relative
So you
strength
kind of
plays
have to take
rather than
profits.
full directional
That
exposure.
can be rough
Key risks
if you're wanting to
include the
hold
Fed
trades.
minutes, any surprise headlines from Europe or Japan, and ongoing talk around
actually-
US fiscal negotiations. Market sentiment remains fragile, and any policy
If I
or
really look
political
at it and
shock
think
could
about
trigger
it,
fast
I think it's going to
one-way
go and
moves.
hit it.
That's your Wednesday, October
see.
8th market rundown. Trade safe, manage your exposure, and stay alert as we head into the New York afternoon session. Up next, we have Back to Trading with myself, Coach Daryl, and Coach Paul.
These are weekly payout caps. That's not bad.
All right, great news update.
All right.
Good stuff.
Good job, Sam. You need a new computer, man. Your audio starts to vanish out near the end. Start to cut out a lot. Just FYI.
Okay.
Dang computers.
Minimum payout
He's
amount
not even
is
here
$100.
No, he's not even here yet because he's got to join. He's got to join the new link.
That's right.
Get back in.
That's right.
Is it gladiator
ES
thing?
keeps continuing upwards. Yes.
I know.
Upwards.
I know.
Nasdaq.
Oh man.
Nasdaq
Wait a
is
minute,
just
what?
racing. Yeah, this long.
Your membership
That
is
was
more than just a card. It's your
I'm glad that
right
we
to
all
extraordinary
like
experiences.
relatively
With
switched.
AAA
Me and you
What's
switched
this?
long for sure. I know Nasdaq
AAA,
or
we're always with
Sam
you.
was looking for some shorts in the Nasdaq there at one point, but yeah, the long switch really was the key here this morning. That 67 level that I was mentioning, that value area high of yesterday, really ended up
It's
holding as
very
some
high.
crazy.
solid support.
And over the point of control. Yep. And we talked about it right here. We talked about it in the pre-market right here. We retested the
Your
overnight just for
daily
those that are
loss limit's pretty
just
low.
coming to the chat here in the last little bit. This is our overnight. We opened an Asian session here in the ES.
Okay.
And we kind of, we kind
I think I
of went
like
up a
this more.
little, but we definitely pulled back down into the point of control yesterday.
Anyways,
And we kind of channeled around, but we retested what was important. Is
example,
we never
if you're
traded
PET.
below yesterday's
What the heck
point
is
of
a
control
PET?
on the RTH profile.
It looks like it's gonna hit this man.
And then we were kind of creeping up here. We chopped around for the last few hours prior to the open.
Looks like that.
And as Paul was saying, we kind of kept making attempts to break out of this structure here. And we wanted to wait and see what we did in the overnight.
Looks
This
like
is low volume
the
from yesterday, and now we
strategy would
definitely. My little sticker up here.
We would be
We
out
definitely
right
come
now.
up to the upside, and we are trading back into
We'd be
close to the
killing
value
it.
area high of
right now.
yesterday. Certainly the points where we were at
So-
other points of control, but we're only, guys,
We'll take a look at that here in a sec.
14, less than 15 points
I
away
think we
from
missed our trade.
retesting the all-time high in the ES. So
We're not going to trade anymore. Well, I mean, this
definitely gotta
account
be
we
bullish
probably
at this
will.
point. Doesn't mean it's going to continue
Looks
to
like
go up
our
and melt up
basis
at this
for,
pace. We can definitely
drop
have
was
some,
incorrect.
rotational movement.
I guess technically
but
it's to happen,
I'm
but
holding for the all-time high again on a retest.
you know, it is what it is.
Yes.
Is what it is.
Right. What did I miss? As
The hell
We were
is a
talking to you, but you weren't here
PET?
yet, man. No.
Yeah. No, I had to
So if you're starting
to
It
green
was
down,
funny. We
screen.
fell for it. We saw you.
zoom out the camera,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
does it
No,
really
I know,
say
it's a lot of work.
stay above?
By the way, your
PET
audio
is
still,
required?
you need a new computer, dude, or you need new RAM. You need to get RAM sticks or something on your laptop. Your audio was good for a while, and then you're all at the end, and, like couldn't.
I
hear
know that was
anything.
just me. That was just me.
Yeah, I know. You're just a ventriloquist. You're
How I
perfect.
talk.
You're perfect like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear us
Just
talk
me
about you
playing
being?
the good joke.
You were voted You were voted broadcaster of the year in the Greater London market. Did you hear about it?
Ah, yes, yes, I heard that. I heard that before.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I was.
Yeah, you're the best anchor person on the two channels in UK, which is WUKES and WUKNQ. You're awesome on those two channels, man. Freaking kill it.
Those are the channels I'm on. Tune in and watch me every day. Also do a bit of weather updates. Got some clouds.
What's the weather today?
Right
foggy, a little bit of rainy weather. Basically crap soup all day. Yes, welcome to London. Yeah, that's a nutshell.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do.
30 days a year we get beautiful weather.
Minimum.
What I do.
All right. I hear you.
We just had on the NQ. Come on, load this damn thing.
Nvidia just broke out of its previous day's high, so both Nvidia and Apple have broken out of their previous day's high. Apologies.
Wow.
Okay.
So some decent larger stocks. Some decent gains from some larger stocks here, and then on top of that, Amazon is also retesting its previous day's high.
You may only withdraw the amount.
Seeing a potential reversal here may happen.
Oh,
okay. We just had a ton of sell volume come in, like the biggest amount I've seen pretty much all day.
So you gotta get at least a 2250.
Come on, load.
Does it become static then?
Clarify content in a click and understand all the key terms.
All right, I'm in short.
Just like that.
Oh, Jesus! How did that happen? Okay, somehow I'm in 10 contracts. I didn't mean to be in 10 contracts, but it's good. It's good.
The good old lag. The lag
with
double click.
Almost full port short. He's like, I'm in.
Oh, dude.
That's what I did.
Well, I'm up.
Dude, you're like,
good.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna get out.
It
was ridiculous. I didn't mean to
his
get in
computer.
that big. All right, I made like.
Your computer's gonna make you. It's either gonna make you get in or you're gonna.
3 contracts. Well, that was a happy mistake because I made 1,500 on that. Accidentally.
There you go. You're lucky. You're lucky.
And
lucky duck.
Another contract here. All right. Show me the money. Oh, a lot of buyers coming in now. That was a bad entry. All right, let me quickly get out. That's all loss here. It's not a big deal. I'll jump in at a better position.
All right,
those sellers
so
defend that area. Are they going to defend it? Let's have a look.
I don't know.
Are we going to get
ES looks good on the long, guys.
One of my accounts.
ES looks good on the long.
Like
looks
this.
Like it's just consolidating this stair step up.
Not really a fan.
I'm
really a fan.
I'm long in my cash account. Long. This entire year. I have a guy.
Do you like the reset fee?
Still long. With the take profit at 68.05. Yeah, I know. It's a good one.
Love that. Absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Just a casual 15 points in the money at least. Awesome.
We'd look slightly less than that if we went with this.
We were talking about this earlier, Sam, when you were getting back from the news. We both Paul and I kind of reversed our bias from early on when we opened up, right? So we were like, we were thinking probably some profit taking for the day. It looked like things were soft. I mean, certainly the Dow was like coming off hard, and then when we kind of we didn't double bottom in the ES, but we just kind of flattened out. I saw a whole bunch of liquidity, and then once point of control started shifting up again, and we were respecting that, bouncing off of it, I'm like, okay, I think I'm going long here. And then once we went and retested that, the overnight high in ES, pulled back again, I got in even more, right? So I added more for a more convicted move to the upside. So I'm now got a long bias on the day so far, at this point anyway.
Nice.
Could change. Could change. I'm just mentioning that to the viewers that it's hard to do It probably takes some experience and some skill to do that. But recognize the bottom line is what I want to say is recognize if you're in a trade that's not going in your favor, or if it's invalidated, and if it's done, or you just know that you're wrong, just get the hell out. Sometimes it's good to just get out early and preserve whatever capital you have.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000,000%.
Yeah. Though?
1,000,000%.
Yeah. With my son.
Ooh.
Let's see if these sellers defend this. There would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
If they do.
Yeah.
Looks like they might actually defend it.
The Dow really just ran into a little bit of a wall there at 46,920. This is right at its value area high of yesterday after double bottoming today. So it made the W pattern essentially that somebody like Coach Troy would look for. And then we rallied all the way up to value area high to just kind of get stonewalled there for a second. So let's see if we can't settle above VWAP on the Dow here and make a little bit of a run back upwards towards value area high, break through it. Maybe we'll see all the indices kind of make an upwards run at that point. But I agree, Sam, NASDAQ's not looking too good at the moment. There could be a little bit of a reversal inbound here.
You may only withdraw the amount above your PET, which equals your account's trailing. You may only withdraw the amount above your PET.
This is so slow.
Your account's trailing drawdown.
It's lagging like crazy. So I did take a short. Still in it, but I'm getting out now. I don't like it.
Okay.
All right, that was actually a very good
like
trade.
In this instance,
that was
on a $50,000
almost $1,000
account.
that trade.
Okay.
So I'm up 1,666. Oh dear, that's not good luck, is it?
Yeah, number of the beast, baby. I love it. I love it. It's a good number. Yeah, it's a good number. It's all good.
I have to change it.
Once you withdraw,
I need to enter at least some kind of position.
I'm almost $100 higher than you. I'm literally, Sam. Nice. I'm literally $99.90 higher than you on my P&L. That's so funny. I'm
only up that much because of
1,766.
Accidentally.
Yeah, I know why.
Entering 10 contracts. That was a good little mistake. And look, I got out the moment I realized it. I was like, yeah, I'm even though I was kind of sure we're probably going to drop a bit more. You just can't take that risk when you're, if you make a mistake like that, it's best just to get out. Especially if you're on profit, just take the money and go. Like, don't play around. Don't get greedy and be like, oh, well, actually, if it hits my TP, I would have made. No.
That trick.
Mistakes happen.
Interestingly,
you make a mistake, get out.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. Interestingly, the crude oil is mimicking the Dow in terms of the chart structure. Also formed a bit of a W pattern in crude oil here, basing out at 62.20, and we've rallied up to 62.55 right now. Very, very interesting. If we could show my chart, then if we could show my chart, that would be great.
This would have been such a good short if I stayed into that. That was
coming back down.
Look at it. This is why volume's important, people. Because volume tells you when stuff like this is going to happen. This is why you need the volume.
Oh yeah.
Never underestimate how important volume is. Oh, come on,
Seems
load.
so bad.
There we go. Because I am in this trade still on my cash account, but I'm only one contract in, which is a bit annoying, but it's still good. It's still good.
Have no fear. Have no fear, Sam. We're raising the GoFundMe for you. Tom says we've raised 13 cents for Sam's GoFundMe on a new PC. Seems to not be getting as much attention as those with serious health conditions. Sam, Sam, do you have any conditions we can list on there?
I can pretend to have some, if that helps.
He needs a lobotomy.
Go to Google.
He needs
and
a lobotomy. Yeah.
I get headaches quite often, so I'm sure if I Google it, Google will tell me that I have every terrible condition under the sun. So
yeah.
Just saying.
Pre-built strategy.
All right. Are we going to start to find a little bit of footing here in the NASDAQ and maybe some footing here in the Dow? I'm looking. The Dow is interesting to me right now because
I don't think I would
we're literally settling right above the current VWAP line. See if we can't show some support there. Break above 46,920 to maybe then break through 46,940 and back up to the 47,000 range. That's kind of an interesting move that could occur here.
Yeah, I know we had a little bit of a pullback in the ES and the NASDAQ here. I'm looking for, or the Dow. I'm sorry, you got the Dow there. I'm looking for a possibility of point of control shifting up here in the ES, kind of around either
curious,
85 or possibly the
curious.
89 area. And so if it does, then that's again further confirmation with the auction that participants like trading at these higher prices. So then it just keeps me bullish.
I think if
I gotta wait and see. Need about another.
I'm just not convinced that we're actually going to go up. I think I'm still convinced that
30 end of day,
the market's down.
not as high.
I'm not convinced by it.
All right.
What I saw yet.
I think if I was going to do this, see the 100K account, right?
I hear you.
Boom. Not as high there, but
I love Eric. Eric rakes it in. Lake has got the emojis going today. He's got the little tiger for Coach Tiger. Love it. Yeah, I got some pesos too, Tiger. We could throw him. We could throw him some pesos, you know. Yeah, maybe collectively we'll make up £1 for him. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you need a new computer though, Sam. I think you can just upgrade with a new RAM stick in your laptop. I think it'll do a lot.
You see if I can do that actually. That's a good idea.
I think you can.
Gonna get long.
I think you
the
can.
Dow
Find
here.
out. Check your settings. Check your settings and tell me what your RAM. I bet you probably have like 8 gigs or 16 gigs of RAM. That's probably
How do I check that?
You got, what do you got? Windows 11? You probably have Windows 11, right? Go to
settings.
In your settings, yeah, and go to System.
Yeah.
And then
There we go.
Second.
Go to the bottom where it says About.
Yes. About. So, just taking a while to load. I have clicked About. It's just taking. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's not good at all. Yeah, it's only 8 gigabytes.
Sorry, guys.
It's only 8. Okay.
This Dow trade's breaking out at the moment. Looks like I'm at break even at the moment.
Long. Yeah, I'm long ES too. I'm long ES. Thank you.
That's terrible.
Well,
yeah,
to be fair, this might not.
Robert Mashiro saying you may have a laptop that cannot update the RAM, so you could probably, I'm sure you could find out by just Googling it or ChatGPTing it. Put your model in.
Yeah.
See if you can open it up, throw some RAM, throw a RAM.
Fine,
that will do so much for you, Sam. And it's cheap. RAM is cheap. It's not a big deal.
30 gigabyte RAM laptop. That should do it, right?
They did it. They actually did it. They really did it. Mr. Smith,
what?
hello. It's so
32 gigs.
Yeah, that's what I have. That's plenty, dude. I run 5 monitors and all my stuff on it and 3 data feeds. So yeah. I don't game on this. I'm not a gamer, but I do. It handles everything else I need flawlessly.
Nice. Yeah, the guy in the shop tried to sell me this a gaming laptop. I think he just wanted his commission. I think he just sold me something that wasn't selling well. It was like, it'll game, it'll do everything.
We need to get this one off the shelves. Is there a little dust on here? Let's go. Oh, this guy wants it. Perfect.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, markets. Come on, NASDAQ. Everything go. Let's go.
Workers on commission, they'll say anything, wouldn't they?
Oh, well, for sure.
All right, so the initial balance, the first 60-minute initial balance will be locked in here in a minute and a half. And then we'll see if I get a retest. We can break out of this and have a continuation move to the upside.
Yeah. If we're going to move now, man, this is unfortunate. The Dow is really trying to stop me.
Well, I think
I do have my stop above break even, but the thought was that we would run right here, that this is the area we broke out and that we would run. We would start to really make that run further up to
that renews on
essentially
the 11th.
almost 47,000, 46,985 or so. That was kind of my target. I did somehow stay alive there, but by one tick. I got almost ticked out there, but let's keep it up. Come on, Dow. Let's go.
Let's go. Eric, my boy. Eric rakes it in. Lake from New Mexico. Did you just secure an $18,000 US payout from Hola Prime, my friend? 18,000 bones.
Ooh.
Dude.
Wow.
Damn,
You
Eric.
promised us. You told us you were not going to settle till you got at least a $10,000 payout. You almost doubled it.
Wow.
Now that, folks.
Amazing.
Eric, you are.
That, folks, deserves an applause from
That really
everyone.
does.
100%.
Way to go, my man. That is
18,000.
killing it.
Now's a good time to say that I have a
Hit the
GoFundMe,
applause
Eric.
button.
I will. I'll be sending you a link.
Guys, we need to help them.
Yeah.
Now's a good time to mention. We coaches, we accept tips. do we not mention that?
Yeah, right. Gosh.
Oh, man.
All right. Looks like the Dow tried to sweep through some liquidity
Not
there,
you.
and it's
If it's not you, who is it? If it's not you, is it someone spoofing us? What is this? Best for Business just scored an $18,000 payout. Best for Business is a handle, I guess. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry, Eric, but I know
wow.
you're gonna get there. All right,
Yeah,
all right.
Eric will
Sorry.
Where's
You're
best
on
for
your way.
business? Best for business.
Yeah. I know. Where is Best for Business?
I mean, an $18,000
Yeah,
payout
it is
is best for business. That's for sure. Yeah, that is, that is
right.
awesome. That is
right.
awesome.
Yeah, there's competition on the ropes and
That's where I become best for business.
Sorry, Eric.
Best friend.
help them. Now, some people might call that
Probably got Eric a little excited.
Long
He's like,
time.
I did. Where's my payout? Pay me. All right. The initial balance is in. Let's see if we get a breakout high to retest the all-time high in the ES. Sorry, Eric, man. He's probably like, dude, you guys are jinxing me. Wow. Anyway, that's awesome. Anyone who does 18,000,
Well,
that's insane.
we didn't trade any of the accounts that we
Insane
need
amount.
to
Yeah.
trade.
But
I
I
think-
am long, guys.
I think we're good.
Not a bad
Four
idea
lots,
to be long.
yes.
I think we're good. I think we just trade the accounts next week because I mean tomorrow's Thursday, then you're gonna have Friday, which is kind of rough.
Looks like we are just doing a full reversal on that massive down move.
So
surprising, I would say. Surprising.
Oh, I was gonna show you this.
Come on, go.
So here's a strategy, right?
Go.
Yeah, I know, Eric.
And the first,
I know you always talk about the 10K target. That's why I was like, man, when I saw that, I thought it was you, but I didn't realize you didn't put best in business or best for business in quotes or something. That's why I was like, I didn't see it. It's kind of red. I'm like, wait, you got
this week, last
good,
week,
Eric.
I mean, and this week,
yeah, you'll get there, Eric.
Yeah,
Eric makes that kind of money in his sleep, literally. He wakes up and he's like,
literally in his sleep.
All right.
Yeah.
I just decided to take that. We started stalling a little bit in the Dow. Started stalling a little bit in the Dow there, so I took that. It's about $240 or so on that one contract. So honestly, very happy with it.
Now I'm really confused.
Yeah, that'll work, man.
It says it did. It said it
with
did.
my soul.
I guess we're gonna have to go on 15. So today would have been a winning day.
Best in business.
Right, we're looking at hitting this once it breaks out the second line. I personally really care about the first line, but that's a big. It's a 1-to-1, essentially. Is what you're looking at. You know, once it breaks out, you put your profit target there.
Yeah,
so a little less than one.
Kind of what
actually.
I was afraid of here in the Dow.
Here,
we were.
So once it breaks out,
the reason I got out was essentially
probably wait to retest. Well, let's just say
when we were close to the finishing of this.
Let's just say you
candle,
didn't wait for
the struggle was on some
retest.
Decent volume.
When today.
I was getting a little worried about a nice 20-point pullback to then stop me out here. But I will say that we have been holding the 9-period EMA on a short-term time frame, which is relatively bullish
somewhere
for
in the last
immediate short term. It's a very hard level to hold for a long time.
If you were
so
doing
it's
it
a relatively
closed,
like exponential
like a half a loss.
move of sorts to be holding the 9-period EMA on a 1-minute chart. But yeah, kind of like a feeling. I have the mood of like a see profit kind of take profit situation
this week so
with,
far
with the Dow. So
you'd be up.
I held in that for what, like 10 minutes or so,
and
2
days.
Really just
good.
A half a day.
Diamond hands, baby.
Luckily, I got out when I did and recognized the order flow was a little bit odd.
Right, last week,
because now it's gone 30 points against where I got out. So I'll
the week
take that every day.
As you speak, Paul, as you speak, the ES point of control just migrated up to 67.89 half, near the top of the day's range. So I'm
for Wednesday
even more convicted about holding my long.
Take a one.
I think we'll continue to march from here.
We're gonna go before it closes,
as we're making a higher volume node at the top of the distribution channel. So. I mentioned that I think maybe 10 minutes ago. If it was building up, and it has.
You actually would have lost this one.
Something to keep an eye on. Also, I do want to say in the news,
it started to break out.
In the news, we have
hit your stop loss. So you would have lost
potentially a developing vote.
Here broke out.
I think it's the Senate.
We'll call that a win, even though it would only be
Senate Minority Leader Chuck
3
Schumer
days
position on healthcare subsidies remain the same. He's talking about subsidizing the government workers that are not getting paid.
Here,
then we've got Senate Republican leader Thune on what happens next. The vote today, and then we'll see. So there's going to be a vote
flipping people off now.
In the Senate at some point today. And then Speaker Johnson just saying he's expecting all the workers to get paid. They need to be repaid ASAP. So it looks like maybe we'll get a little traction. Hopefully we can get that thing approved in the Senate and passed on to the House. Because I think we're day 8 or day 9 here. it's getting ridiculous.
Loss.
Yeah. Yep.
So just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention.
Win.
Yeah, thank you for that update. I actually did not see that.
Win.
So that's a
there you go.
really good update, actually.
What?
Got to be following.
It just came out
crazy.
about 5 minutes ago.
Got to be. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
you
also
can literally do this
7 minutes ago,
strategy
the crude oil inventories came out
at the breakout.
3.715
If you waited
million
for
versus a forecast of
retesting,
0.35
you
million.
probably
This is
would
exactly
have
what
survived
me and James were talking about. There are
analysts
analysts saying, like, you know,
but
we're
you
going to be
wouldn't have
hovering
gotten
around $60 a barrel.
certain
It's
ones,
like
like this one. If you waited to a retest, you would
narrative
never
is,
have
like,
gotten that one.
overstated. And
You
I'm
know what I
just
mean?
in my head, I'm like, well, OPEC is telling us they're going to increase production in October.
Let's see.
So
Can we go down to the 1 minute?
Yeah.
why should I
On
not
the
believe
25th?
them? And then we're seeing these crude oil
Or
inventories
8.
continue to rise and be, you know, more bearish. So like,
In Venezuela, what did Maduro say? They lifted some kind of embargo or something on his oil. So now Venezuela's like doubling up their production and selling. So like there's more, you know, I'm not going to say there's a glut, but it's, I mean, yeah, I hear you.
yeah, it seems like there's some
18.
decent supply out there. And right now,
You would
and
not have
since
taken that trade
since
because
that
you didn't
release,
wait for a
we're
breakout.
down about.
Ooh, actually, you
only
would have
about
lost this
30
trade. Was
30
that
cents
one
a
of the
barrel,
losing
so
ones
it's
that I
nothing
just missed?
Too crazy at the moment. If you can see here, if I can get my
Go back. I guess we gotta
jeez
find out.
Louise.
Did I pick a
Let me
losing
get
trade?
this
300
little
bucks,
yellow
300
book
bucks a
here.
contract. That's the thing with
we had
with CL though. It moves every $1's $1,000
Oh, yeah.
bucks. So
That was
you
the
know,
losing one.
Yep.
That was the
Exactly,
losing one.
and immediately off that news,
That
you
would have
whipped
been a
up,
retest.
you know, about 7 cents,
Interesting.
and then in the next 5 minutes, you came down about 25 cents. We've got some volatility
as a loss,
essentially here,
Break
but
even,
to
something
be
like that.
quite honest, I'm a little
Anyways,
bit surprised.
That's
that
kind
there's
of
not a
where
little
we
bit more
are right now
volatility,
in our trading.
here. The $62
possible
area is what
strategies
we
here.
really need to watch out for. We need to see if we trend down into the $62 to $61.50 level. We're actually
if
right now getting a little bit of a
were-
double bottom as we speak from 9:15 a.m. Eastern to,
You know-
to now. We've got a little bit of a double bottom here, so got to break through this area to then.
Oh, we gotta go.
try and get
Anyways,
back into
all the
62
peace,
to
all loves.
61.50
We'll probably
area.
truck through this
Keep
again.
an eye on this.
I'm gonna take more of a look
Every
at
so
this
often I'll keep an eye
because
today.
my question
Update
is
people.
is on the days like this, we would have won this one.
Sounds great.
Lost that
Yes,
one.
it's
Let's take
consolidating.
any of
Great.
these winning ones.
We consolidating for a little
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
That would've been
it's all right
lost.
there.
This could have been break
It's
even.
but it's
Or
consolidating
take
right
it. So
above
like
the
once it
point
goes
of
above
control
here,
that
you should
just
probably
moved up
move your
here.
stop into
Um,
that, and you would probably see. And that's the thing.
there's
I think you would
obviously
take
liquidity above there,
some
yeah,
less,
we're
but like
12 points away from all-time
maybe
highs.
you move.
Retest.
How many of these that win
Doesn't mean we're going to get there
compared to
now.
losses?
I
Could you have
certainly
taken a
think we will
half
get
a?
there. It doesn't mean we'll
a
get
loss
there
instead?
today, or even
You know what I mean? I think that's
soon.
I think that's
It's
fair
just,
to look at. And try to
I'm
minimize
trading like we will. I'm expecting to get
these
there.
losses here. So I
Yep.
think we'll take a look at that tonight or tomorrow or something like that. Anyways, peace, all the loves. We have to go.